create a better reality. Point of attraction. I have your message for today. All right, guys, I'm going to read the content on the back of this card. This is your law of attraction message for anyone who happens to see this video. Okay, we create our own reality. Many people reject this idea because it implies that we are responsible for unwelcome creations. The good news is that we are also responsible for the wonderful manifestations in our lives. Whether you realize it or not, you're always attracting and creating your life. The law of attraction cannot be avoided any more than the law of gravity. It just is. It is a universal law based on energy and momentum. If you have been careless with your thinking, who hasn't, right? You have probably noticed that you get mixed results. Each person has a unique point of attraction, POA. POA is a formula made up of 3 components: your beliefs, general and specific, plus momentum. That is the amount of thought energy that you've invested into a subject. So relationships would be, you'd have a momentum for them, you'd have a momentum for your career and money, you'd have a momentum on health, and so on. Okay, guys. And then the final part of this equation is the way that you feel right now. So your beliefs, momentum, and the way you feel right now, all of those make up your point of attraction. So everybody's so different on this, and we can't compare ourselves. Don't compare your ability to attract to somebody else's, because they might be worse than you on a different subject, okay? No comparison. It's not allowed. Okay, so currently you may be hanging out in the vibration of doubt in a specific subject, but you're able to move quickly up the emotional scale to hope and expectation. There is always something better to focus on and think about. This does not mean that you deny your emotions. It is not healthy to repress your pain, so go ahead and sit with the pain for a bit. Allow yourself to feel the pain and examine it. I've noticed, like for me, and maybe this is a good tip for you, I kind of sit with it in layers. Like, I don't want to dwell on pain, because that'll really, you can downward spiral pretty quickly. So what I like to do is like maybe spend a minute, like, okay, focusing on it, sitting at the pain. Like, let's say you're going through grief right now, like a pet died, a family member or friend died, and you're going through it. Instead of just like focusing all at once, do it in little bit of layers, a minute at a time, and just sit with it. Pull yourself back, pull your energy back from that, and then revisit it a little bit later. And that works really well for me. So, okay, moving on. It's not healthy to repress your pain. So with it, okay, pain is often caused by focusing on the past, which we cannot change. And anxiety is frequently caused by worrying about the future. Ask yourself, is anything wrong happening right now in this moment? If not, then it's time to release things you cannot control so that you can create a better reality. Today, focus on deliberate creation. Use your emotions as an indicator of your POA, your point of attraction, as they will guide you and help change your vibrational set point. Since energy flows where your focus goes, pay close attention to your thoughts, beliefs, and your reactions. When you notice repetitive negative thoughts and patterns, realize that you are in the process of creating that negative reality. Today, practice new beliefs and thought patterns. Praise yourself more and criticize yourself less. We all need that advice, right? We tend to be self-critical, and forget to compliment ourselves. Treat yourself like you would treat your best friend. Everyone makes mistakes, so release them. Program yourself with positive thoughts the same way you've brainwashed yourself with the negative. Your brain's job is to believe what you tell it, so tell it good things. The way you speak to yourself matters. And I've said this a million times, I'm going to say it again. It's not harder to think positive thoughts. It's not. It's just that we've practiced the negative thoughts more. So we're going to switch that up and catch yourself. That's really the only way to practice this. It's practice repetition, over and over and over until you literally brainwash yourself the opposite direction. Program is probably a better word. Our brains are like computers that we want to program, just like we've programmed them to think all these self-critical things. We're going to program them to think positive things about ourselves. And that's the reality we're going to create. Okay? So I hope this helped you guys. Let me know in the comments below, and I hope you have a beautiful day.